We started working in Sevilla and found that our site had potential to be a good public space if we improved the functions and appearance. It already offers a good infrastructure and a connection to the historic city, which both can be improved in terms of walkability. The goal was to try and create an area that is for everyone from everywhere and to make them stay. In a SWOT analysis, we came up to the conclusion that in our area there are a lot of strengths and opportunities, but also quite a lot of weaknesses and threats. To begin with strengths, one of them is definitely the water side and the connection to the historic center and public transport. Additionally, there are already some activities happening in the streets. As opportunities, we found out that the location is already heavily populated due to the area being residential, and it also has a connection to the water. On the other hand, the area is still very limited due to the weaknesses such as a lot of cars passing by and parking in the area, no variation activities, the waterfront not being accessible, climate protection inadequately disposed, and a lack of public sitting areas. A huge threat is definitely a wall and a fence limiting access to the public space. Also, the dry and hot climate with a limited climate protection poses as a threat due to its restrictions. Based on the data gathered through the observations mentioned previously, we started to design our plaza. We started with pedestrianizing the entire space by removing the road. Since the plaza is between the road and the river, it is a long linear space of 40 by 150 meters, making it exceed the normal 40 by 80 meter plaza range. To keep all zones within a human scale, we have divided the area with psychological barriers using the change in the pavement that alters the dynamics and atmosphere. It allows the space to stay within a person's visual scope, and the activities in the corresponding zones are themes based on this change in dynamic. The lack of a fourth edge required us to design the plaza in a way that people would want to extend their stay and continue on the activity that they started in one of the programs. The space provides flexible sitting and a sensation of safety due to the deletion of traffic through the plaza. As for the sitting areas, the plaza mainly focuses on providing secondary sitting areas with a waterfront view. Furthermore, we allow variety and choice to the people sitting due to the fact that even the grass is at an angle suitable for laying down or sitting. We attempted to activate more than just the ground floor to harbor activities that are approachable or visible from the social field of vision. The facade of the area was already an active facade, having more than 15 doors per 100 meters. However, it crucially lacked in the variety of functions. By diversifying the activities and adding even more openings to the facade, we tried to further activate the facade. By using different activities, we tried to provoke triangulation because people will be attracted by other people watching or enjoying their time at our plaza. The stage, for example, offers a great opportunity for visitors to observe the exhibitions or performances taking place in this area. People tend to watch other people, and this is the way we make them stay. We also introduced culture into the activities that would take place in this area to provide a harmonious atmosphere. For instance, the underbridge area that could normally be considered an unsafe place is in direct contact with a cafe and contains many activities such as climbing and canoeing, which make the area and atmosphere safer. More examples include a book exchange, vendors, and other elements that provide a reason for people to stay longer. Activities in the plaza are designed to be linked with the programs that are active in the edges. The accessibility is guaranteed by the use of a ramp and an elevator. New programs were introduced to increase the diversity of the area, providing a better reason for people to stay in the plaza. The plaza, as a result, offers a meeting place regardless of the intensity being high or low. To sum up, our plaza is an embodiment of many things, but it focused mainly on three aspects: connectivity, inclusiveness, and the extensive sitting or resting areas. As a result, we came up with a plaza with a pedestrian connection between the residential and cultural neighborhoods that will allow all types of people to stay and enjoy their time.
Thank you. Next.